Hey everyone, it's Armor Gaming. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to Monster Legends. Welcome to an exclusive first look at the brand new bounty hunt monster, Tuska. This monster looks absolutely amazing. Huge shout out to SP for giving me everything I need to make this video. They provide the monster. All the cells take the monster to rank 5. Look at that design. SP did an outstanding job. That is incredible. That's adorable too. So as I was saying, SP gave me everything I need to make this exclusive first look video. They provided the monster, all the cells I need to take the monster to rank 5, any gems I use will be reimbursed, and they also provided the food to feed this monster. With that being said, Tuska doesn't belong in any wolf pack. Is that a diss on the wolf pack? Lupin, oh my gosh. He prefers to be on his own. He had a hunting partner called Thenstar once, but he died in a battle against an orc. I wonder what orc it was, leaving Tuska devastated. He burned his friend's body and placed the ashes inside a capsule, which he attached to his sword. That way, 10th Star will always be Tuska's hunting partner. So much for him coming back to life. Alright, so here we have Tuska. You would think he's going to transform into some beast, and he kind of does, but like a really killer design. Look at that huge sword. So let's get into stats. This monster boasts a power stat of 10,439. This is one of the highest in the game. If I scroll through the monsters, you can see we normally don't see a power stat above 10,000. Lucky Clinton does have one. Actually, this monster right now, Butchering, he's in first place. This monster has the highest power stat at 10,472, the free-to-play monster. And the monster with the second highest power stat is the other bounty hunt monster, Dork. He has a power stat of 10,450. And then in third place, we have Tuska. In terms of a life stat, we have 113,401. This is right around average. It's tied with monsters like Zol, Sigurd and 4, and Melfitor. And then as for the speed stat, this is slightly better than average. It's tied with monsters like Don K9 and Super Dream, just to provide some context. Very interesting because Super Dream and Don K9, those are denier type monsters. Don K9 does code and activation, Super Dream does stun. So it's interesting that this attacker is as fast as some of those deny monsters. But overall, the most impressive thing about this monster is the power stat. Again, the third highest in the game. And then we move on to the trait. So this is where things get really interesting. You start the game off with Hardened. It's an umbrella trait. 20% of the time you don't get hit with negative effects. You're immune to nightmares. I'm not a big fan of this. It's like, I guess at least you're immune to one of the tortures, but I think what would have made this monster even nicer is if you would have been immune to bleed. Like if SP had to choose something, they should have gone with bleed, because that way you'd have a protection against hidden shiv, and bleed, as you all know, reduces damage output by 20%. So it'd be nice if you had that vulnerability to it. And then we have a 25% damage boost, applies a 25% damage boost. This is honestly so darn awesome in my opinion, because you can synergize this with a 50% damage buff, a double damage buff, and a triple damage buff. So it's possible this monster has triple damage, double damage, 50%, and then his own status caster 25%. I imagine it's going to last for 3 turns. We'll find out right now. So even though he has the third highest power stat in the game, you gotta keep in mind that you're adding a 1/4 power boost automatically to this monster. So that is pretty darn impressive. Let's go ahead and take... Alright, we have Insatiable Hunter. Deals moderate earth damage to an enemy, 0 stamina, 0 cooldown. You know I love me my 0 stamina, 0 cooldown skills. Grakshak has a skill just like that. You can literally use it in any situation. It is amazing. Moving on, we have There's No Space. 30 stamina, 0 cooldown. It is a low damage AoE skill, earth-based attack. We have Night Predator. Deals moderate earth damage to an enemy, applies a 25% damage boost to itself. So a 1-turn cooldown, which means you can do this every other turn. You attack and you set up for your next attack. Okay, the 25% lasts for 3 turns, by the way. Ooh, look at that. We have a dark-based attack, but it doesn't do anything. Well, that's not true. It applies bleed to all the enemy monsters, and it gives you 1 extra turn. So, even though it says 1 enemy, it's an AoE. All the enemies are going to get bleed. You get an immediate extra turn. This, I guess, is cool because you're applying a dot against the enemy, and you're reducing their damage outputs. But I'm assuming this also sets up for a future attack. Let's see. We have Hunter Hunted. Hunted. Deals massive earth damage, and of course, just like every single Metro, has a massive base attack. In this case, you have a massive bleed on a 2-turn cooldown. And since you have the extra turn skills, you can basically reset that cooldown by 1. So for example, if you do Night Predator, on your next turn, you can do Follow the Trail and Night Predator again, and you even have a 25% boost. We have Hell to the Moon, which applies a 25% damage boost and gives another 1 extra turn. Wow! So you have 2 extra turn skills. So it's possible for you to do your Hunter skill, your massive attack, and then give yourself a 25% boost, bleed the enemies, and do your Hunter skill again. That is a possibility. We have Feed the Herd. Deals moderate earth damage, applies bleed. We have an AoE bleed skill right here. This is a good monster for Blood Puppeteer, which when the enemy has bleeding, they take damage. He's a really good monster for that. And then you have Night Hunt, which applies bleed. Oh my gosh. Bleed Hater, and Evasion. And keep in mind, with monsters like Slumster, with monsters like Zol, you can do positive effect protection. This monster can literally do Follow the Trail, set up a 25% damage boost, and then Night Hunt, and then you positive effect protect them, and then you have triple damage against all the enemy monsters that have bleed, and then you can follow up with a strong AoE like Feed the Herd. Wow, so interesting. I like this monster a lot. He's a very, very good monster. He's going to be the free-to-play monster. You're going to be able to get him in the bounty hunt, so this is going to be awesome. One skill set you could do is Follow the Trail, assuming you're relying on the Bleed Hater Evasion mechanic. You can do Follow the Trail, Night Hunt, you can do your 25% boost, and you can do your AoE skill. Not that AoE skill, this AoE skill. You could do this if you want to. Yeah, this could work out because you need the bleed, and you need the bleed. You definitely need these two, right? You need you need the AoE bleed, and you need to follow up with your Evasion and Bleed Hater. Then you want your strong AoE. I think you could honestly also forego Hell to the Moon, and you could probably do your strong massive just to have a strong single. Keep in mind, at rank 3, you have a damage boost anyways, which I'm assuming is going to last 3 turns. So if you're doing positive effect protection, you'll be fine. You will be able to do Follow the Trail, Night Hunt, and then by the time it's your next turn, you'll still be able to Feed the Herd. If you don't want to run the Bleed Hater mechanic for the Evasion, you could probably do this setup right here. Actually, it's difficult, because it's a good idea to have Insatiable Hunter. Sorry, I'm thinking Hunter and Hunger. Night Predator. This one gives you 25% boost. I think you can do without it. You already have Hell to the Moon. Yeah, what I really like with this monster is the fact that you can cycle back into your massive attack. That's nice. Ooh, you know what I noticed though? What's his relics? He can hold a sword relic? Okay. So, you can hold a sword relic. You can increase his damage output. Or give him the cane sword. We're going to increase damage output. And you can hold a mask. Okay, so there's an issue with this monster, and that is stamina. So 48 stamina, 42 stamina, 48 stamina. He has hefty stamina costs. Even if you run the... Let's see, your massive attack is... Where's your massive attack? I lost it. Right here. 42 stamina, extra turn 48. Yeah, so cycling's going to be hard. I suppose when you hit with this, you could recover stamina. Assuming the enemy doesn't die. I'm sure there's a street talent we can give him. Adrenaline. To give him stamina. So you could work around that. So I think the cycling's a possibility. I think the Evasion Bleed Hater is a possibility. You have so many different options with this monster. He's just awesome. We're going to use the Night Hunt to follow the trail mechanic. We're going to keep the massive and we're going to do Feed the Herd. I really want to partner him up with Zol and see what I can do with a polish for protection. Even double damage, even a damage boost. Oh my gosh, this is going to be insane. Let me take this monster to rank 3 just so I can have that damage boost as the start of the battle. For a rune setup on this monster, it's pretty straightforward. You go with your typical attacker setup, 2 strength and a speed or team speed. So there is a strength, here is another strength, and here's another team speed. This monster does not need the hidden shiv. Oh no, I'm going to go single speed. This monster does not need hidden shiv. He can already do bleed to the enemy. This monster could benefit from the power armor to increase your power output. This monster could also benefit from, let me see if I have... I might not have adrenaline on this, yeah, I might not have adrenaline yet. Blood Puppeteer. When the turn starts of enemies bleeding, yeah, we're going to do Blood Puppeteer for sure. So he's a good monster for that. So that is his setup. And yeah, we went over relics, we went over everything. We have the skill set. We're going to change it up as well. Let's take him out into PvP and let's see how well he can do. Okay, so this is the first team we're going to use. This is going to be so much fun. I'm just using Chill Long to do the absolute 0 just so I can get my turn in and set up everything. But again, we're going to partner up with Zol since most players are using Metro Monsters nowadays. And you're going to see I'm going to be able to pull it off as well. But for now, ignorance is bliss. Everyone is frozen. And check this out. I did get a little stamina drain. And again, stamina is an issue, but luckily my partner can help me out. So we are going to do the Bleed Hater. That's after well, let's see the damage boost. So the damage boost I have for 2 more turns. We are going to apply Bleed to everyone, get an extra turn, and it does successfully land. Blood Puppeteer kicked in. We're going to do Night Hunt. There we go. And he actually died. Got some stamina back. We're going to recharge. Alright, check this out. This is going to be glorious. We're going to recharge here. We're going to recharge again. Alright, Blood Puppeteer kicks in again. I have 25% damage boost. I have Evasion, True Vision, and Bleed Hater. The enemies are bleeding. You have Revival? Yes, you do. Alright. Look, Earth on Earth. And then I do my AoE. Hunter? Oh wait, that was not my AoE. That was my single. Whoops. Alright, but obviously the AoE would have just done massive amounts of damage. You know what? Actually, let me recharge. And Blood Puppeteer, we're going to feed the herd just for fun. That's my AoE skill. Dies, comes back to life, and we'll call it a day. This monster is powerful. I can't believe he's the free-to-play one. We haven't gotten such a powerful monster like this in the Bounty Hunt. Actually, Bounty Hunt normally never has attackers that are free-to-play. If I remember correctly, we had Ryclops support. We had... I don't even remember who was the last seasons. I don't even remember. But man, look, my sword is bigger than yours. Diel. Alright, Ignorance is Bliss. Alright, and we're going to go ahead and set up Bleed again. It's not going to land on him. Follow the trail. And then immediately Blood Puppeteer kicks in. Then get that Bleed Hater. Got Evasion to protect myself as well if the enemy wants to shoot anything at me. Revival, yes. We're going to recharge. We're going to recharge. Alright, check this out. Recharge again. And that's the single. And here is Feed the Herd. Boom. Gosh, that's powerful. He's 130 right now, too. Revival, and again, then that Blood Puppeteer is going to be dealing random damage to the enemy. Alright, we are going to, based on the turn order, let's finish you off. Punish the weak. We're going to reapply MT. Alright, he's staying alive. Helper of the weak, means to torture. And then, my single target, boom. Alright, and again, it also applies bleed against the enemy. Alright, let's move over. We'll try Zol this time around. So Zol, I think mine is currently 144, so I am going to probably be able to set up positive effect, protection, evasion, stuff like that. We're actually going to get rid of Shelly, and let's see what crazy combos I can do. Fire, so I'm going to switch this monster to team speed, believe it or not. Yeah, I'm going to have her, I guess that says single speed, and I guess that says single speed. Darn, I really wanted to go team speed. Hopefully this doesn't mess me up. It might be too slow, but maybe we can pull it off still. I don't need hidden shift, but it honestly doesn't matter. So skills, we are going to run the, let's see, positive effect, applies random positive, don't need that, applies evasion, don't need that. I think I'm good. So we have removes negative effects, applies random positive effect, double damage. Okay, so this is damage boost, so this is 50%, and then I'll have my 25%. That's double damage. Positive, let's see, evasion. I think, oh, Slumster would actually be better. Applies random positive. I thought this monster had positive effect protection. Positive, random positive. Okay, we'll go with this and we'll see how it plays out. Let me see. I actually do want some more. Yeah, this. Okay, so we can. I do want to make sure my monster goes first. I just hope I don't fight a Pangoliath, and then everything will be perfect. So let's go fire, Chiao Long, click fight, and of course I could be doing Zol and a Megaton monster, Zol and Pangoliath. I have so many different options. Alright, okay, perfect, perfect. Look at those beautiful buffs on the enemy. Triple damage, double damage, nope. Let's freeze you. Alright, so I have my damage boost. I can do cleanse, mirror damage. I can do double damage. I can do agony. Oh, hidden shiv. Tiger Trap, okay. And maybe I should have removed that. So I look at my monster now. I have double damage, 100% damage mirror, 25% damage boost, damage. Oh my gosh. We're gonna recharge. And then Blood Puppeteer is kicking in. No. Alright, look at that. We are going to follow the trail to bleed everyone. Blood Puppeteer is gonna kick in again. Night Hunt. Alright, got my evasion. Look at that. Flashbang didn't work. 25% damage boost. Trade protection, evasion, true vision. If I cycle correctly, I can then apply the double damage and everything. Actually, based on the turn order, yeah. It didn't cycle correctly. That monster came back to life. We are just going to recharge. And let's do... Oh, that monster's immune to torture. Let's try to not damage them so much this time around. Again, this is 130, but the kind of combos you can set up. Also, against the Bounty Hunt monster, he's going to be pretty powerful. We're going to take this away. Just because I don't want to deal residual damage to the enemy, random damage to the enemy, we're going to give him power armor. And we're going to take Zol's hidden shiv away. And instead, we're just going to give like a health gene or something just to help stay alive. And yeah, let's do another battle. I can't get over how strong this monster is. It is such a strong monster. Alright, click fight. Alright, perfect. Ignorance is bliss is the way to go. Cruel Electric will not get frozen. Maybe I'll have to take him down. We are gonna go with, let's see what I can do. Oh, so many negative effects. Let's cleanse. I have double damage already. Yeah, double damage. So I'm gonna save this. Evasion or agony. We will do. I don't think I'll die. Will I die? He's probably gonna cleanse, actually, now that I think about it. Darn it. Oh no, he's frozen. Let me do hate suppression then. Let me protect my team with evasion. Alright, corrupted dragon, no need to do. Although if I do, I can then apply bleed to you. Mud, Morg's armor, ouch. Alright, so bleed to everyone. Extra turn. Evasion, alright. I think we pulled it off this time. Double damage. And then here is the ignite. Oh, this is going to be glorious. This is going to be glorious. We're going to hit you with dots just so you die and come back to life. Hunted alive. We're going to recharge. Oh, actually it worked out. So, 25% damage boost, double damage boost, and damage boost, and bleed hater. Whew, that is glorious. So, tell me you have revival. Yes, you do. Slow down. Feed the herd, everyone. Look at the damage on Mouseron. 700, Cruel Electric, and Mouseron. Oh, that was deadly. That was deadly. That was nice. That was really, really nice. Alright, let's call it a day there. And again, I'm not necessarily saying that's the best skill set. That's if you want to do that setup. Who else could you possibly use? Well, even though he's making fun of the wolf pack, you can't forget about good old Master Masher. If we look at Master Masher, Master Masher actually has a bleed hater extra turn skill. So it's actually possible, whoops, it's actually possible Master Masher combined with this monster is going to be able to put, they're going to be really good. Like, yeah, Tuska doesn't need a wolf pack, but honestly, Master Masher might have to adopt you because that could synergize really well, right? You give the bleed hater, so like with that, you literally won't need to follow the trail. You could run Howl to the Moon, and then you can do this, right? Let's run Qiao Long again. Let's do Qiao Long. Let's do probably 2 team speeds, and then I can just turn transfer. So, or 1 team speed, I guess. Let's hope I go first in the turn order. Let's put some stamina regen there. We can literally just do this right off the bat. I took it from Qiao Long. Alright, let's see if we got a defense battle or something we can do. Oh yeah, we got one. It doesn't matter, we'll click fight. So yeah, Master Masher could potentially work out with this monster for a specific war situation, or maybe even in PvP. Alright, check this out. Ignorance is bliss. Boom, everyone is hit with the Mega Freeze. We do the bleed hater. Lasts for 3 turns. My whole team gets... Oh my god, I turned transfer to the wrong monster. What the heck am I doing? Alright, we'll just recharge, that's fine. And then, I already have the damage boost, so... how do I mess up that badly? Alright, I'm hoping I can make a comeback. Wait, what am I doing? No, I still need... I still need the skill that makes them bleed. I don't need the bleed hater skill. I completely messed that up. Alright, so let's change that again. So, I don't need the bleed hater. I still need follow the trail, and I can attack immediately. There we go. This is how it's done. I clearly don't know what I'm doing. Alright, check this out. We'll get it right this time. Unless there's a Pangoliath. Darn it. Alright, let's see what happens. Rotten Bananas. I'm probably going to get OTK'd. Yeah, we're not even worth battling. Pangoliath will dominate me. Or just him absorbing everything is going to dominate me. So let's try again. I'm sorry I still have him at 130. This is just way too fun. He's definitely a monster that I think is going to be worth investing in. So here we will do Corrupted Dragon. Oh, darn it. My bad. Alright, hope I don't get OTK'd. Round Banana. Darn it. Okay, I am just misplaying like crazy right now. I don't know why I saw Cryo and I'm like, oh, he only has taunts. Nope, he's a Mega Taunt monster. Alright, 3rd time's a charm. 3rd time's a charm. Let's see what we have. Perfect. Oh, what the heck are these monsters? I guess we'll Corrupt the Dragon. The Absolute Zero is going to deal a lot of damage. But it doesn't matter because I can showcase what I want to showcase. So it's literally a Bleed Hater. And then it's literally just a applies bleed to all enemies. And then it's just feed the herd. Right? Boom. That's it. Literally just that combo. So good duo right here. Again, he doesn't need a wolf pack, but the wolf pack does help. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and take him to rank 5, where he's just going to dominate even more. Alright, so we have Tuska at full capacity. In terms of a skill set, it's really up to you. It's like when you fight Attacker Lord Nabotis, some of them do run the evasion skill. That alone is menacing. Now, granted, his evasion does give a double damage, but it's still useful, right? Just the fact that the enemy does evasion, they become a threat if you can't take it down. Nowadays, though, there are plenty of monsters that can cleanse and even double cleanse, so that's something to keep in mind. If you run your extra turn skills, keep in mind there are quite a few anticipation monsters. We're talking Jackpack, we're talking Clint, we're talking Poseidonia, so maybe the AI won't do the ET skills, which might be an advantage for you, because then your AI is only going to have Hunter, which is a massive attack, and maybe you're rocking, I don't know, the 25% boost or the 0 cooldown Insatiable Hunger. Speaking of which, we're going to try Hunter out. We are not going to run... Do I want Follow the Trail? You know what? We'll do this. We won't run any AoEs. We'll use this monster as just like a single target killer. We'll see how well that works. Let's go to battle, and we'll see. Yeah, we'll see what we can do. Again, you can partner up with Megaton monsters. You can partner up with turn transfer monsters. There's so many different viable options. You can partner up with Slumster, Evasion, Positive First Protection. Like, there's not necessarily like a wrong thing you can do with this monster. That's what's so good about him. Let's go ahead and get back Arcane of Atlantis. We'll probably do like 2 or 3 attacks, and that'll be that for this monster. I think this video has gone on long enough. But if there's ever been a bounty hunt that you definitely want to participate and get as far as possible, I would say this is definitely one of them. Again, free to play monster is going to be useful in bounty hunt to help you get far. You definitely do not want to miss out. So we'll start with Ignorance is Bliss. And again, now that I'm 150, I am not even caring about setting up a Bleed Hater combo and then doing an AoE. I'm just going for massive attack. So Insatiable Hunger, just so you guys can see the damage output, 285, 40 damage skill against 150 monsters. Hunter does 463. Now keep in mind, I do have power armor. Although you could go for something that deals damage, like maybe even though he does bleed, if you're not doing the Bleed Hater mechanic, you might still run Hidden Shift just for the residual damage. I don't need to do that, so what I want to showcase here. What does Masteron have? Does he have Mud Body? Okay. What I want to showcase here, honestly, is just the massive damage output that I can dish out. So boom, right? Laser Beam Sword does some damage. I get some stamina back. Cool. We'll apply dots over here. We'll reapply MT, and then I want to showcase the potential to cycle. Alright, so we will simply recharge, and then look, check this out. I can do Bleed now to everyone. I can do Howl again, and it's cool because I keep my 25% damage boost, and then I can do my strong skill again. So I got my strong skill back, and literally if I have the stamina for it, if the stamina permits, I can cycle back into my strongest skill, just like that. So we'll do that again, right? Well, I have to wait for the next turn. So, yeah, because based on the cooldown. So I'm going to recharge, and we'll do it next turn. Recharge, come on. Go ahead and recover some HP. I don't mind. Rotten Berries, thank you. Come back to life. All right, Follow the Trail. Bleed. Howl to the Moon. Damage boost, and then I get my strong, massive attack. Right, so that is pretty gnarly. That's pretty cool. Yeah, we'll end off with one last attack. As you can see, he's a powerful monster. You do not want to miss out. I'm telling you guys, bounty hunt, do it, participate in it. Fun event, use some gems too. You will not regret a thing. Let's click fight, and let's see. We are taking on annoying single target monsters. Let's see if I can't OTK them. Soul Feint. Alright, we're going to do my... I'm pretty sure I'm going to OTK. Look at that gorgeous damage output. Boom. Bye-bye Wicca. Alright, we are just going to recharge. We're going to reapply MT. Alright, there it is. Recharge on your part. We're going to recharge, and again, watch me cycle. We're going to Follow the Trail. We're going to Howl to the Moon. Got my damage boost back. Ooh, Puppies Are Hungry. Applies Bleed Hater to itself. Bleed to enemies, then I got to do it. As much as I want a single target, we got to do Puppies Are Hungry. So it's basically myself as when it was a little baby form. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh my gosh, 850k damage. Alright. That was gorgeous. Alright, don't attack my Shelly. Shelly will hurt you. Alright, and Hunter. Boom. Alright, I think with that being said, that is enough for this exclusive first look. A phenomenal monster, great design, strong attacker. Honestly, I know Butcherang has the highest power stat, but when you account for that damage boost, when you account for the skill set on this monster, this might just be the strongest free-to-play monster we've ever gotten. I really hope you guys enjoyed this exclusive first look. Let me know what you guys think about this monster in the comments below. Thank you very much, and remember to subscribe.